Hey guys, welcome to my Infernoble night video, and in this video I said was a combo video, so I'm not going to be focusing much on the deck profile. So this is just the deck if you want to look at it. I'll also leave a link to the YGO Pro in the description, and this deck is completely dark ruler proof. And this deck, also the hand trap lineup, I put the powerhouse traps like Droll, Nibiru, Imperm. So those are just really good to stop Dragon Link. And this is also a Nibiru proof deck. So I'm doing 3 combos to play through and play around Nibiru after this. So stay tuned for that. I'll also leave a link to the YGO Pro in the description so you can like download the deck and play it on YGO Pro deck or whatever you play on. You can download the deck. So just subscribe to the channel and like this video, and let's get into the combos. Also, let me know in the comment section below what you guys' favorite type of deck to play is. So this is best case scenario, and you just need Neospace and any one card. So it's summon Neospace, use its effect, get Dolphin. If you have an extra discard, you can use Dolphin's effect right now as well, and look at their hand. And then you can play according to that. Summon Isolde, you can use its effect and add Gear Free. It doesn't matter what you add right now. And now Isolde's effect, mill 4. I would mill the 4 different equip spells. Armonite, send Plague Spreader to the grave. Link Isolde off into Link Cross and summon out 2 Link tokens. These are level 1 tokens. Next, put a card back, whatever the card was, and for Zombie and another token into Tatsunoko. Tatsunoko and Armageddon Knight into Power Tool Dragon, and then you can reveal the 3 DDRs in your deck and add one. DDR is not a brick, by the way. And also, next you can banish 2 warriors and add Phoenix Blade back to your hand. Then you can activate DDR, pitch Phoenix Blade, and get back Zombie. And now this part I kind of messed up, so it's supposed to be Zombie and the Link token into Marsher. So you will see me edit that part out. So it's actually Zombie and Link token into Marsher. So yeah, as you can see in the graveyard, it's Zombie is in the grave. So Power Tool Dragon, I just made a mistake there. So and now Marsher gets back Marsher gets back Zombie, and then Zombie and Power Tool Dragon can go into Charles. Next, Marsher and Link Cross into... See, I made another mistake here, so it's not supposed to be Auroradon, it should be Kriston Hakufibrax. And then Hakufibrax and Deskbot into Auroradon. And Auroradon summons out 3 tokens. Deskbot resurrects itself. Now Deskbot and one of the tokens into Herald. And now you can banish 2 warriors and add the Phoenix Blade. And now you can put the Phoenix Blade back. You can mill it during the end phase. So, and then Zombie and another token into Roland. Roland's effect triggers at the end phase. Roland and token into Savage. And then you can equip Kriston Hakufibrax and place 2 counters on it. So that's the end board, and this is best case scenario. No hand traps. And then end phase, you can you can mill the Phoenix Blade. I accidentally added to my hand. And then you can add whatever warrior you want to your hand. And then Charles is going to equip Oliver, so it can't be targeted. And then Smoke Grenade, and you can pop the Smoke Grenade and rip a card out of their hand. So this second combo, you need Neospace Connector and Retina. It can be anything that brings 2 warriors to your field. And this card plays through Nibiru when your opponent actually Nibiru's you. And then Dolphin, Neospace Dolphin, so just get 2 warriors on the field. So what I like about Dolphin is you get to look at your opponent's hand, then you know what you should be prepared for. So Isol is going to mill, Isol's going to add red layer, it has to be red layer. And then you're going to mill 2, and you're going to summon Genba. And at this point, you can take out Isol and get Link Cross to the field. And the opponent can Nibiru now, but it's kind of pointless. So I'm assuming they're a good player, and they Nibiru right now at this point. Chain Link 1 is Marsher and Chain Link 2 is his Nibiru, because if he doesn't, then you can take Marsher and the token and make Herald, and he can't Nibiru. So he Nibiru's right here. I just Nibiru myself. So chain link, one was Marsher, so it summons back Genba and then Nibiru token. So use Genba and the Nibiru token and make Kristan Haku-Fibrax. Haku-Fibrax summons Despot. And now using Haku-Fibrax and Despot, you can make Auroradon. And Auroradon brings 3 tokens to the field. And now Despot resurrects. And that's basically full combo, right? So Despot and 2 tokens into Power Tool Dragon. Use its effect. Reveal 3 DDR in your deck. And add 1 to your hand. DDR again is not a brick. So next, what you can do is use or you can banish 2 and add Phoenix Blade to your hand, and then you can use, so you have to banish these 2 cards, FYI, Neo Space Connector and Genba, and you're gonna now tribute the 2 monsters you have. Don't tribute Auroradon to summon Coltwing. Coltwing summoning 2 tokens, and then Despot's gonna come back to the field. So next, using Despot and 1 of the tokens, you can make Herald. It should be in defense. And next, activate DDR, pitch the Phoenix Blade, and get back Genba. This is why I said earlier to use those 2. And then you can make Charles. And then you can summon Renault, special summon, and then you can add back the DDR. Now banish, you can banish 2 warriors. Make sure you banish the Neo Space Connector because you're gonna get it back. So you go DDR, get back Neo Space Connector, and Renault's treated as a tuner, so you can synchro summon Roland. And Roland's effects triggered at the end phase. Roland and 1 of the tokens, you can go into Savage, and then Savage equips. So basically, it played through Nibiru, and you can still go full combo. That's so crazy. So next, you can end phase mill, Smoke Grenade, add Gear Fiend. Gear Fiend's always amazing to have in the hand. Next, Charles effect, you can equip Smoke Grenade and Oliver, so it can be targeted. And then Charles is gonna pop the Smoke Grenade, and you can rip a card out of their hand. So all that off of playing through Nibiru. Hey guys, welcome to the combo. So this is played through Nibiru completely. So just summon Ogier, dump Gear Fiend, activate Durandal, add Renault. You have to use Durandal, you can't just have Renault in your hand. Otherwise, if you have Renault in your hand, you have to have at least an equip spell in your grave for this to work. Then Renault's gonna add back the Gear Fiend. And then you can link those off into Isolde, and then you have to add Red Layer to your hand. Nothing else will work. And then banish your Durandal. That's why you start off with Durandal. So Gear Fiend, and then equip Ogier. So now you're Nibiru proof. So if you Nibirus, you can remove this equip card and negate it. So now you can safely do your combo. Mill 2, you have to mill Smoke Grenade and Phoenix. It doesn't have to be Phoenix Blade, but you have to mill Smoke Grenade for sure. And then summon Genba, link up Isolde into Link Cross, summon 2 Link tokens. And then Genba and 1 of the Link tokens into Metal Marsher. Metal Marsher's effect is gonna resurrect Genba. And Genba and the other token into Tatsunoko. And then Metal Marsher, Link Cross into Kristan Haku-Fibrax. Use its effect and summon Violon Sphere from the deck. It has to be Violon Sphere. Despot's not going to be useful in this because you don't have space. And then Sphere and Kristan go into Auroradon. So Auroradon's going to summon 3 tokens. And then Sphere's going to equip itself from the grave. You can equip it to either one. It doesn't really matter. Next, you're going to use Auroradon's effect, tribute itself in 1 of the tokens to summon a blue Impala. So it's a tuner. It's a tuner monster, and it's also Mecha Phantom Beast. And then using that, okay, so now you send your Sphere to the grave, and you lose 500 life points, and equip the Smoke Grenade from the graveyard into it. That's why I told you to mill it before. And then Impala and the 2 tokens go into Vermilion Dragon Mech. And then Tatsunoko and the red layer, you can go into Savage. And then Savage equips Auroradon, and you place 3 Burrow counters. And this is why I said you needed to equip Smoke Grenade, because now you get to rip a card off your opponent's hand. Dragon Mech, you can banish a tuner, and then destroy Smoke Grenade, look at your opponent's hand, and then rip a card out of it. Kaiju's Dark Ruler, anything. So this is Nibiru proof, Dark Ruler proof. And then
you can just overlay Gear Fiend and the mech into True King. So that's basically the combo, and it's really solid.
This is another playthrough Nibiru combo. It's basically kind of like the same thing as the last combo, combo number 3. So everything's similar for the first part. This should all be familiar. You should be familiar with this stuff. So it's just OG or just the same combo as last time, with Gear Fiend, and then you can just it's Nibiru proof. So if he does Nibiru, you can remove. So you equip Ogier, and then if he Nibirus, you can remove that, and then Gear Fiend can negate the Ogier. I mean, Gear Fiend can negate the Nibiru. So now it's just the same as last combo, but instead of get ending on True King, you're ending on two hand rips and Charles instead of True King. So that's the one difference on this combo. And you're also gonna have Gear Fiend, obviously. So Omega is the one you're gonna make with Tatsunoko, and then you're gonna banish Omega and rip a card out of the hand. So that's one rip, and then Omega will return on then the standby phase, and now you can just do instead of summoning Sphere, you're gonna summon Deskbot, and then Auroradon, and then you can get 3 tokens, and then Deskbot's gonna come back. So this is where it becomes a little different, and then Deskbot and 2 tokens into Power Tool Dragon. This part should look familiar. You reveal the 3 DDRs and add one of them to your hand, and then just the usual stuff like the other combos. You just tribute and then summon Coltwing. Don't tribute Auroradon again. And then Coltwing gonna summon 2 level 3 tokens, and Deskbot's gonna come back. And keep in mind, Coltwing gains the levels of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens on the field. So that's why you should make Herald first, then banish 2 and add Phoenix Blade, and then activate DDR, pitch Phoenix Blade, get back Genba. You have to banish Genba with Phoenix Blade, and then you can make a Roland, and then Roland, and this thing can make Charles. So you're gonna, if you really want, you um, if you really want to do this, you can do it because you can rip 2 cards, or you can just deal with True King. So it's basically the same, and don't forget Roland's effect, like I did.